Do you know what battle sight 0 is? Let me show you. Battle sight 0 is taking the line of sight and sighting in an M16A2 to shoot the sight's point of aim and hit a 10-inch target at 300 meters. Elevation changed from that point. Rifles were supposed to be set to shoot point of aim 300 meters into a 10-inch target. For a deer rifle, you can also use this, but you got to modify it a little bit. Let me explain. The concept with a deer rifle is most standard calibers, basic normal deer hunting rifles, 270 up to 30-06, 308, and some of those, with a normal standard type ring for your scope mount. Most of those will fit between 21 and 31 yards for a 0 the first time it crosses the line of sight. Peak. Don't like to peak more than about 3 inches high at 150 yards. The drop of the bullet will again cross the line of sight and be zeroed perfectly, somewhere between 200 and 250 yards for most of those calibers, and be no more than 4 inches low at 300. The reason 0 to 300 and being 4 inches low at 300 is once you zoom out of scope, looking at a deer at 300 yards anyway, especially if you've range finded it at 295, when you put the scope on it, even at 10 and 12 power, the deer's kind of small in that scope. And you stop aiming at the heart, you start aiming about mid-body. A mid-body aim point, shooting the X, will hit 4 inches low, which just happens to be in the heart. When you're shooting at one at 150 yards, you zoom in a little bit and the deer's huge, and you shoot specifically at the heart, you hit about 3 inches high, maximum above the heart, which still kills that deer really, really dead. So you can aim from 0 to 300 yards on the X comfortably and kill every deer you shoot at. Some rifles take a little tweaking to get it just right. If you'll look them up, there's a few online calculators that can give you a trajectory on it. Enter up your bullet weight and your scope height and all that, and figure out where your first path crossing 0 is, the line of sight. My 270 is 23 yards. I shoot at everything out to 300 and I kill them dead.